What is going on, everybody? My name is Token816 and welcome to our ABL Season 3 Week 2 battle here with the Miami Heatrans versus RTSK's team. So this is definitely our toughest matchup of the season. I have some great matchups against him. However, this is honestly, RTSK is one of the best battlers in the league. I have a tremendous amount of respect for the man. His Pokemon knowledge is beyond pretty much anyone I've ever talked to, especially when it comes to competitive battling and different kinds of formats, including Draft League formats. So he is our ABL Season 1 and Season 2 champion. So he is the undefeated champion. Hopefully someone can beat him out this year. Maybe it's us. Maybe we'll give him his first loss in a very long time. I don't know. So my team is right there on the right. I'm bringing Hydreigon, Mimikyu, Corviknight, Inteleon, Girder, and Salazzle. And I'm predicting him to bring his Dragapult, his Galarian Weezing, his Excadrill, his Gigalith, his Roserade, and I'm predicting him to bring Beware. Beware's the only one I'm interested about because I think he might bring Morpeko instead because he really likes that Pokemon. But I guess without further ado, I talked to RTSK before this. We're just going to jump right in. He already sent me the request, so let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, so he did not bring a lot of what I thought he was going to bring. Let's zoom in on this here for you guys so you guys can see it a little bit better. So he brought the Galarian Mr. Mime. He did not bring the Excadrill. I mean, I guess I had a lot of counters to the Excadrill. He did bring the Quagsire, so thank God I brought Woodhammer on my Mimikyu. That's going to come in handy. Mimikyu sweeps almost his entire team. That is amazing. And he brought Rotom Fan instead of Beware, so let's get rid of Beware. He did not bring Roserade either, and he didn't bring Excadrill. So we'll fill in the 3 of those in post. Yeah, and I guess we can just jump right into this. What is our lead? I'm trying to think that he might lead. Possible leads are what? Rotom Fan, Gigalith to get up rocks. I don't know what Galarian Mr. Mime does. I don't even know what typing that thing is. I know it's Ice, but I don't know if it's Ice Fairy or Ice Psychic. Which Corviknight kind of walls it anyways, so I think we're okay. Corviknight does well against a lot of these Pokemon too. I'm trying to think of what we're safe to just open with. If he opens Gigalith, I want to be opening with probably Girder. So maybe I want to open up Girder. Girder does not do very well in this matchup at all. Girder doesn't do a lot for us. Yeah, Girder, because I have 3 fighting type moves and an ice type move on Girder. So it's not a great matchup there. I could just go Corviknight because I can U-turn out. So yeah, you know what? Let's go Corviknight. Let's see here. He went Rotom Fan, so that's not the best for us. I'm gonna pull up some calcs here because I'm very curious. So if I brought that Corviknight and he's got Rotom Fan. Rotom Fan is, let's say, is a defensive pivot. Volt Switch does about half to us. Brave Bird does nothing to this thing. Dude, I don't outspeed either, do I? I definitely don't outspeed, so do I want to hard switch out? Who do I want to take an electric type move with? I guess we can take one with little Bobby Boy down there because he doesn't do a tremendous amount. So yeah, let's go into Bob the Builder here. Let's go into Bob the Builder, because Corviknight gets 2 shot by this thing, and Corviknight's too valuable. So he goes for the Volt Switch as well. That does way too much with Eviolite. Oh my gosh. So we don't know what he is. He's not Life Orbed. He could be either Scarf or Spexed. could be a berry to weaken like ice type moves too. Okay, so Dragapult outspeeds here, and it should kill. I'm highly considering just letting Girder go down. I don't think I need Girder for any of this. Girder doesn't do well against any of the Pokemon that's out there except for Gigalith. And I have other counters to Gigalith. But then he's got the Water Absorb on the Quagsire. I need to get that Quagsire out of here, and then I'll do a lot better. So, just in case he's trying to set up, I'm just going to go for an Ice Punch. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go and kill me. He went for the Shadow Ball. Okay. So he went for the Shadow Ball. I can now... Oh, he's special. We don't know if he's Scarfed. If he's Scarfed, if I have Hydreigon out to Dragapult. How do you spell Dragapult? Dragapult. Okay. So if this thing's Spexed, he kills us with a Draco Meteor, but he used Shadow Ball. So he's kind of stuck. He'll have to switch out if he's Spexed or Scarfed. Are we just free to go for... Do we predict the switch into Wheezing Galarian form? Who's probably got Levitate, though. So maybe we can go for a Dark Pulse kills. Dark Pulse should be fine, because Dark Pulse does a lot more damage to a lot of these guys. I'm guessing he's going into Wheezing Galarian, but it might be... It might have Levitate as an ability, so I'm just going to click Dark Pulse. He switches out into Gigalith. I don't know how much this will do. Not enough. Okay, so he's in on Gigalith now. We did... What did we do? 21%, so we got close to actually a max roll on that. Damn. We don't do anything to this. The most we can do is 36%, and we don't even have that move available. Probably should have U-turned out. What can we go into? What does he do here with Gigalith? I guess I can go to Corviknight. Even though I feel like Iron Head's not going to do anything to this thing, but maybe we can Flinch Hacks it out a little bit. Plus the Rocky Helmet might help. God, I kind of want to Toxic Stall it down. It's very tempting. I just didn't put any stall on that. I just made it so it had the Toxic. Actually, let's see what a Wood Hammer does for Mimikyu. Wood Hammer does 56 to 66%, so we need to get it down a little bit lower before we can use Mimikyu with the Wood Hammer. So let's go into Corviknight. He got up his Stealth Rocks. Okay, that's fine. He's got the leftovers. I'm going to go for the... do I defog here? Because if I defog, I'm playing a turn behind. And he's probably going to switch back out, what, Rotom Fan? Because that thing is just strong as hell. But I need to get the rocks out, so let's just, yeah, let's defog into the Rotom Fan. I guess we can hard switch out again, but we're playing so far behind at the moment. We kind of need to get some sort of momentum, and we're just not finding it. He brought so many things that I didn't actually think he would bring. If he's Spexed, Thunderbolt kills. Volt Switch does not kill. Brave Bird doesn't do anywhere close to enough. Okay, does Leroy take a hit? Leroy kills. Volt Switch really doesn't do that much to it. So let's go out into Leroy. We take hits pretty nicely. Leroy kind of counters this thing pretty well. I probably shouldn't have let my Girder to go down that early. Let's see here. He goes for the Volt Switch again. That's 28% on Volt Switch. So what? This is Spexed. So he's Spexed. I think he's plus special attacking nature too. But he's 100% Spexed with Rotom fans. We'll have to keep that in mind, that he's choice Specs. He goes back out into Gigalith. I don't do anything to Gigalith. He's gonna get his Stealth Rocks back up. What do I go into... He's gonna set up Stealth Rocks, so do I go Mimikyu, Swords Dance up? What does a +2 Mimikyu do to a Gigalith? Yeah, if he's specially defensive like he is, if I'm +2, Woodhammer kills, but I take like 50% recoil. Play Rough does about 75% damage, but I guess if I can get that Gigalith out of here, then Leroy can kind of sweep from there. Possible sweep. Because I'd also have to get... Leroy kills almost all of them with a one-shot. He does not kill the Galarian Weezing. So if we go out with Sadness... He got his Stealth Rocks up. Sandstorm's gone. If we... Or do we just go for... No, we kind of have to Swords Dance here. So we have to Swords Dance. We do outspeed this thing. He goes for the Toxic and misses. That's huge. Oh my goodness, that's huge. Because I can go for the Wood Hammer, even though I'm losing like 60% of my health. I'm losing a lot of my health, but I still have my Disguise up to where I can take another hit. Woodhammer kills, thank goodness. Our Disguise is still up and we're +2. So this is going well. We can probably deal... He's probably going to send out the Galarian Weezing. I don't see why he wouldn't. And then we can get some good chip damage off on that thing. And then Mimikyu definitely did its job. Knocking out that Gigalith was huge. Really, he sends out Quagsire. His Quagsire's name's just a smiley face, too. What? Quagsire? Woodhammer kills again. Play Rough doesn't do enough from what I needed to. So Woodhammer kills, but we kill ourselves. What if we go up to +4? Because we'll outspeed. If I'm at +4 attack... Why is that not changing any of this? Come on, stats. Update. Update. Why is it not +4? It's not updating. Oh, come on, damage calculator. Well, I guess if it goes up to +4, it would do what, like close to 50%? We can just go for the Woodhammer and try to knock the thing out. Actually, I don't want to... Let's go for a Play Rough and just see what he does. Because I feel like he might double switch out here. He doesn't. We don't get the attack drop. He goes for the Curse. And he gets the Lefty's Recovery. So if he's +1 defense... I still do enough with Woodhammer to kill here. But I do kill myself. It's definitely worth it so that he can't set up. It's definitely worth it. I don't want that thing... I don't want that thing to have any power over me. Oh, what do we want to do here? We can try to defog... It's just that Rotom Fan is so annoying. I feel like I'm expecting him to go Rotom Fan here, so I kind of want to go Reptiloid. What is Inteleon? Inteleon to a Rotom Fan does... We definitely outspeed. Ice Beam doesn't kill. It's definitely not enough to kill. But neither is Volt Switch. Volt Switch technically shouldn't kill me. Oh, yes it should, because I'll take Stealth Rock's damage. Damn it. I still feel like that's my best option. That might be a misplay, because I'm not getting rid of the rocks first. I might have needed to do rocks and Teleon. And then go from there. Because he doesn't have the switch. He doesn't have that... He doesn't have that switch into Gigalith anymore for Hydreigon. So if I go Corviknight and Defog... Oh, I second guessed myself and changed. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Because he'll either go Rotom Fan here, expecting me to go Corviknight so that I can defog. And then he can do... pretty much kill me. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, he'll outspeed and kill me. So I have to go Reptiloid. And then do I have priority on anything? Do I have anything... I guess Cardi B outspeeds. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go Inteleon. Ah, he went for the Galarian Weezing. It does have neutralizing gas. Okay, so that's definitely good to know. This sucks because this is what I need to kill Rotom Fan. What do you do against Weezing? No. I need the Galarian version. Weezing, Galar. Let's say it's max special attack. Let's just say special defense. Let's just say he's just 252 defense. Scald is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. I'm going to go for it and maybe even get the burn chance on this thing. That's a crit. We did get the burn. Thunderbolt, we don't die. Why did a crit? I put 252 into its EVs. And the crit only did... Oh, he's Assault Vest. Oh, he's Assault Vest. Okay. So if I go, let's say I go into, I can't go into Leroy for that. That's not gonna help if I go into Leroy. We could just go for the Scald for the damage. It's not gonna be enough. Damn, if this thing had Sniper, that might have been able to kill. That extra damage on the crit would have been so nice. Let's just go for a Scald. I don't think I can kill the Rotom Fan. That's my only problem right now. Actually, no, because once I get this thing out, resisted, and we got the burn off on it. Thank the Lord. That worked so well. He's not going to expect me to have Sucker Punch here either. And we Sucker Punched it and killed it. Hell yes. That's huge. That is huge, that Sucker Punch on that Dragapult right there. Okay. So it's 3-3. He has Rotom Fan, Galarian Weezing, and Mr. Mime Galarian. I have Salazzle, Hydreigon, and Corviknight. Corviknight can kill 2. Hydreigon might be able to kill... Hold on. Leroy to Galarian Weezing if it has Assault. With Assault Vest, Dark Pulse does 18% max. Okay, no. So I need to get some damage off on that thing somehow. Let's go Corviknight. I need to get the defog off here. Okay, if he's specs Rotom Fan into Corviknight. Or maybe he's just max attack. Maybe he's max special attack. I feel like he's spexed. I still need to go for the defog. Thunderbolt Kings, yeah. That sucks. GG's. I was like, if he'll go for the... I had a slight chance there. He should be locked in. I can take a big risk. Actually, what is... Salazzle's Flamethrower does 39%, so I need to go in with Leroy. Do I think he stays? Because if he stays and I go Dark Pulse, he dies. If I can predict the switch into the Galarian Weezing, it is burnt though. I might just be able to click Dark Pulse here. Because Dark Pulse one-shots Rotom Fan and the Mr. Mime that are left. It doesn't do anything to the Weezing. Weezing will take 6%, so that'll bring him down to 39, plus maybe another 15, that'll bring him down to 24. Then I outspeed, do another, let's say, 15, that brings him down to 9. He still doesn't die from burn damage after 2 turns. And he's AV, so he's definitely got some sort of a move that should kill me. He's definitely got some Fairy Stab. But if I go to the Earth Power, then I'm locked in and I can't touch Levitate this Rotom Fan. Let's just go for the Dark Pulse. Goes into Mr. Mime, Galarian lives. So I'm guessing he, what, has Ice Shard? And that's why he's doing that? So we need to go Cardi B here. Cardi B, oh, he goes for a Psychic. Oh, the plays. I thought he had Ice Shard. Oh my god, I would have won if I stayed in. He doesn't even have Ice Shard. That's not a move that... Son of a bitch. And then the Weezing Galarian. That's frustrating. We got the 12%. There you go. GG's. Damn, I could have had that if I played a little bit better. Especially if I didn't sack off... God, I sacked off 2 of my Pokemon that I could have kept. 3, actually. So I definitely would have had a chance to beat him there. Truly an interesting game there. Damn, that's frustrating. I definitely could have had him if I didn't sack off some of that stuff. Shit. That's good on his part, though. Good on his part.